afternoon, morning, afternoon, depending on where you are. Thank you for watching my video. I'm doing it live, so I can't, you're gonna catch all my goods and my bads in here. But today is the 6-month kidney-versary. So 6 months ago today, I gave my left kidney to Deontay Madison. So today I have on all my orange. I got my kidney shirt on, National Kidney Foundation, from when I did I volunteered at the kidney walk in Virginia Beach. I got my orange ribbon on, and I got my orange and white in my hair. I do have a badge thing that says Give Life, but I didn't want to overdo it. No, I'm sorry, it says Donate Life, but I didn't want to overdo it, so I didn't put that on. It says my connection is weak, and I don't know why my connection is weak, because I have Verizon and I pay too much money to have weak connections and stuff like that. So I just want to give you a video, live video, on to how all of this kidney-versary and this kidney thing came to happen, because I think that's part of my new thing. I can't think of the word right now, but that's my new purpose, to talk about giving life and a blessing to be a blessing and donate your organs. So I'm sorry that my connection is weak. I don't know why, because like I said, I pay good money for Verizon. So this is what happened many years ago, probably about 4.5 or so. I went through traumatic experience, kind of, divorce. Not that wasn't the divorce time, that was the separation time. So it drawed me closer. It actually had me draw closer to God. So I used to pray more. And but in my prayer, I got specific. So there were things that I was praying for, but because I wanted to know what I was praying for and make sure that what I was asking for is really what I wanted, I went and I looked up some words and got some real definitions. So when I was praying for patience, I knew that patience was the ability to wait without complaining. So I asked for knowledge. I asked knowledge to know His word, wisdom to know when the devil is trying to get me and trick me, and to know the difference between if it's the devil or if it's Him giving me a blessing. So one of the things that I was praying for was, Lord, bless me to be a blessing. That was one of my prayers, one of my little things. So when I was praying it, initially it was, bless me financially to be a blessing. Bless me so I can write that check that will, pay the church off. Stuff like that. Bless me to be a blessing so that I could just stroke a check and pay my parents' house off. Stuff like that. So fast forward 4 years. It wasn't even 4 years, probably like 3, but still, bless me to be a blessing, right? So Sharon Madison, a young lady that I went to high school with at that time, her name was Sharon Hill when we were in high school, but she made a post on Facebook. She started a group, Deontay Needs a Kidney. Now, before I go there, back a little bit. High school, that was before the separation and all that. Me and Sharon went to high school together. We were not besties. I don't even think we had any classes together. I think our lockers may have been across from each other one year, but that's about it. Sometimes just mutual friends and you just kind of know people. That's kind of like what it was. We just kind of knew each other because, you go to school together every day for 4 years. You're going to eventually know some people, right? Okay, so now back up to 2015. She starts the group Deontay Needs a Kidney. Now, like I said, 12, I was getting real good with my prayer life and stuff. So I was praying, Lord, let the donor reveal themselves. Now, mind you, this is not the first time I've done this prayer, because other people have made posts or comments about people needing kidneys and people needing, different things medically. So made the prayer, let the donor reveal themselves, keep on praying. And I hear clear as day as I'm walking through the house, Give Life. Now, I knew it was God, so I'm like, God, I already had a baby. And I really don't want anymore, especially since right now I'm not even married. What are you talking about? So I kind of dismissed it and I kept going. So then she made another post into the group that said, just see if you're a match. Call this number and they'll ask you a series of questions into which you'll be able to know if you are donor capable. So what do? Go back in my prayer closet and I'm doing my prayer. And I hear again, give life. Okay. Let me just go ahead so I can get this off my heart. I did what I was supposed to do. And I call. Talking to Nurse Tina, she's asking me the questions. How tall are you? How much do you weigh? Do you smoke? Do you drink? Blah, 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 blah. What's your blood type? I said, I think it's A positive. That's fabulous. You guys are the same blood type. Pause. Wait a minute, Nurse Tina. Let me go check my dog tag in the car because I need to make sure that that's right. Because Marsha was like, hold on, this is getting a little bit too real. It's getting a little bit too close. And I don't know if I really want to go under the knife and give my kidney to this guy that I don't even know. And his wife was just like a chick I went to high school with. Don't know if I'm ready for that. So, went on through it. Finished the phone interview. She said, everything looks great. I'm going to send you some tubes to give some blood in. All right, fine. That was April, I think. I didn't get the tubes and stuff till October. So I kind of thought they had forgot about me or maybe found somebody who was closer, maybe somebody who was a better match. I don't know. But kind of thought they had forgot about me. Then she called me and said, hey, we ain't forget about you. We're sending those tubes out. Just want to make sure we got the right address. Okay. They send the tubes out. I go, 7 tubes. I do my 7 tubes in my arm, 7 tubes of blood. So because, I wanted to keep everybody updated, let's see how things are going. I said, hey, I gave my 7 tubes. There's this outpouring of support. Thank you. You're an angel. And I'm very but wait, I didn't give the kidney yet. I don't know if I can. It's still early. Please stop. Slow down. Don't thank me so much. I'm not that great of a person. I desensitized, de-escalated. I can't think of the word. I'm taking all these groups and they telling me what it is and I can't think of it right now. But I played it down. I dumbed it down. Just the simple fact that I had went and gave the blood was more than what most people had been able to do, according to what Sharon was telling me. So, there we go. Then, I guess I had got it. It was in October because I just got my Facebook reminded that it had been a year that I got the phone call from Nurse Tina that said, we want you to come in and we want to do a full medical evaluation on you. See how healthy or unhealthy you really are so that we can see if you can give this kidney. Wow. Okay, so this for real, for real. So I had to leave work early for Thanksgiving. I took we usually get off Wednesday half a day. So I was gone Monday. I left that whole week. So, and I went through everything, the whole process, EKGs, blood pressure, sitting and standing, save your urine for a whole day. Imagine that, right? I'm sorry, that's the other phone ringing. That's the bill collector phone. You got a whole nother number. I had to save your urine for a whole day. I had to fast for that night, from midnight until they let me eat again the next day. So it wasn't the best because most people know I like to eat and I couldn't. That was painful. So went through the full medical evaluation. All of that was pretty good. They found out one kidney was actually bigger than the other. So I had to go back in, I think it was February. I went back and they did some testing on that. I had to do the 24-hour urine again, I think. But through it all, 6 months ago today, I went under the knife and I gave my left kidney, which was named Calvin, to Deontay Madison, who is now my kidney brother. and we are both doing fabulous. It was funny that I was having some pain in my back, my lower back, and my doctor was asking questions because it wasn't my regular doctor. It was like special doctor, integrated medicine doctor, because I was kind of limping when I came in. She was like, well, what's wrong? And she started asking me questions because she thought it was kidney stones. I was like, I ain't got no kidney on that side. So that's not kidney stones. But yeah, it's been 6 months. It was a good 6 months. I'm still doing good. He's doing good. And I want everybody to know that a blessing to be a blessing. I was blessed to take good care of these little kidneys I got, so that I was able to be a blessing to someone else with one. It's not always financial blessings that you're able to give to someone. So I was able to bless someone with the gift of life. So right now he's waiting on a pancreas, which I can't give him, man, because you need your pancreas to survive. So once someone who passes away is an organ donor, then that matches him, he'll be able to get a pancreas as well, and that will be super duper awesome. So I wanted to say, with all of that, the sum of the small parts is give life. Give life is more than just giving life through organ donation. It's more than that, because you can give life to someone with your words. You can give life to someone with your actions, things that you may do. I tell people all the time when they ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm super. Thanks for asking how are you, because that not only helps them, because I've had several people tell me that me saying that I'm super does something for them and makes them feel great, but it also re-edifies it to myself that I am super. I am super. I'm talking. Both my eyes work. I see very well. I got my hands and all my fingers and all my toes. I go to a VA hospital quite often, and I see so many people who are not as, I'm going to say, blessed as myself. I've had people tell me, what are you doing in here, because you ain't sick? My ailments are internal, more internal. You can't see it. So just because I don't limp when I walk, or just because I still have both my legs, doesn't mean that I'm not injured. So I see people that don't have legs, who have shoes that correct the fact that one leg is longer than the other for whatever reason. They have patches on their eyes, they have bandages on their head because they had to have surgery to cut something out of here. They don't have all their fingers, they may not have both their arms. Their teeth are gone, their knees are shot, and they had to get new knees and all. So when I say I'm super, believe me when I tell you I'm super. And you are, I'm not going to tell you you're super, because that's mine. You're great, you're magnificent, you're amazing as well. So give life through your words, give life through your actions. Sometimes it's simply a smile that can brighten someone's day. So go ahead and give life through that smile, through that good morning. It could mean so much. Blessing to be a blessing. I want you to bless someone, because I, driving, see a lot of people who, I'm not going to say that they're homeless, but they're asking for food and money. I may not always have some cash in my pocket, but I usually have a snack to eat in my car. Didn't I tell y'all I like to eat? So if I have some extras, I give to these people. If I went to, I don't go to Popeyes and nothing out here because it's on the West Coast. It's on the East Coast, so I don't go out there. But if I go to El Pollo Loco, they give us these little pita things because I try to decrease my carbs. I'll take the pitas and I'll give that to them. A blessing. The Lord blessed me to be able to buy El Pollo Loco. So let me bless them with the part of the El Pollo Loco that I'm not going to. Blessing to be a blessing. It's not always financial. And organ donation, really quickly, because I know this video is long now. Organ donation. If you sign up to be an organ donor, they do not know that you're an organ donor until you die. So please don't decide that you don't want to be an organ donor because you think they're going to kill you to get your organs. They're not. Give life, be a blessing, to be a blessing through your death. If you're an organ donor after you die, that your heart was strong when you died and you're able to give life to someone else who needs it, that you bless someone else with your heart or your pancreas or your eyes or your lungs. So you have so many organs that when you pass away, depending on how you pass away, nobody, you can't use them no more. So why not be a blessing and bless someone else with those organs? So that's really all I wanted to say. I'm finished now, for real. Just it's been 6 months. Happy Kidney-versary to me and Deontay. And I think that's all. I love you all. Remember, you never know who's going to be where, so always be prepared, because preparation is not a waste of time, and proper planning does prevent piss poor performance. It's been your girl. Super. Holla.